Welcome to Dr. Tom's Throttle Therapy Tank Special. Today we're at the Armageddon Museum for a tank driving experience that Shelley Beans bought me for my birthday. So it's in Leicestershire. At the start of your day, you get kitted up in tank gear, and then you get a briefing from the instructor, Danny.
So this is an AFE 432. They were first built in around 1962, roughly around 2,500 of them made. They're still in service to this day, which they're now called the Bulldog. They've obviously been upgraded, better armour. They first started off making them, it was in Leeds I believe. There was only a certain amount made with the turrets on top, which were called the Berlin Specials. Since that they've obviously all been taken off because they don't use them for fighting, they're just basically armour personnel carriers, ambulances, that sort of, they've got a number of roles, radios.
This is Dr. Tom's Throttle Therapy Tank Driving Special. After you've had your health and safety briefing and instructions on getting in and out the tank, you then have a lap round the circuit with the instructor driving to give you a run through of what's happening, how good it is, and then you get swapped over. So now this is me, I'm at the controls, and yeah, there was no steering wheel. I had these two levers, and that was it. So if you fancy having a go at this, it's quite easy once you get going. You pull one lever to brake the left hand side, and it brakes the tracks, and then the other tracks power it to turn left, and vice versa. You pull the other lever back to turn right. So both levers forward to go, and then you just press the accelerator. So pretty easy to drive. However, when the cover's short, which you go round a lap with the cover short, you're looking for a periscope, you can hardly see anything, and that is tricky. How tank drivers spend 12 hours in one of these tanks, I'll never know. The great thing with it is, as you're going around, there's a little box there, and they take some fantastic photos, and you can buy them all for, I think it's about £30 or something like that. I loved the photos, they were really good, and the great thing is now I can pretend I was in a tank regiment, which obviously I wasn't. So you do quite a few laps around the track. So you do one with the instructor, then you do a couple of laps with the lid open, so you've got your head out and you can really see, and you do one with the protective lid closed as if you was in a battle situation, and you're looking for a periscope. And I did find that really, really tricky because you can't see anything, so you're relying on the guy behind you telling you to turn left and right, and you know, if anybody's coming and all this. So in a real battle, it must be absolutely hard to sort of see where you're going, as well as protecting the crew on board and maybe battle the enemy as well. So hats off to any tank drivers and people who are in tanks. So this section here, you go down a really, really steep hill, but it's unfortunate the camera I'm using didn't really portray this as a real steep hill here, but you're literally going down this bit with the brakes full on, and that was quite hard to hold. But yeah, it gets down there, but apparently when it's really wet, the tank can actually slide down this hill. But so sadly you can't really see how steep it is, but it was a very, very steep hill. This next section I've speeded it up just so you can see the terrain we're going round, and not to bore you to death. But you get pretty much an hour in the tank driving around, so it's good fun. Anybody who likes tanks, it's great fun, and it's, you know, if you just want to do something different, it's good. So once we've done this bit, the next part of you finish up, and then you can go around the museum, which we did. So the museum's full of great stuff, and I'm going to sort of not talk too much over this and leave you having a look through the museum, and you can hear our commentary. So you also get to see and hear the wonderful Shelley today.
Right, yeah. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. SOS, what's the S?
Your dad would love it in here. You'll probably get the idea as we go around this museum that I'm not the best on military vehicles. I can't tell you more, so unless there's a little sign there, I'm not going to be able to tell you what they are. But hopefully some of you military buffs will maybe make some comments and let us know what I've missed, because there's some fantastic machinery here. Saxton tank. M3 A1 Stuart tank. You know what this one is, Beansy? Sherman the Herman tank.
Is it?
Yeah, Sherman tank. Beans, touch. Come round here and you'll see.
Oh, cable wagon.
Yeah.
We used to build these out of Lego at
Yeah,
home.
but look at the sign. In Valkyrie with Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah.
That's why I needed to touch.
I'm going to send my dad a picture.
Many of the vehicles in the museum have been in films. That one was with Tom Cruise. There's some tanks that were in, I think it was Fury with Brad Pitt. Loads of them have been in films, so it's well worth coming to have a look at these sort of vehicles, especially if you are really into military vehicles. It's great here. That is a big ass tank. So you get all these military vehicles for a tenner. Ambulance. A fire pump.
Halt! Where? Get the hint.
Home wrecker. Not that way. This is more modern now, isn't it?
Put me through to church help.
Hello? It's for you. I thought that was one of them amphibious ones. Ooh, look, a machine gun. Who can resist a machine gun? I'm not going to pick it up. Yes, I am. There's loads of interactive sections in the museum, so it's worth getting into it. So what does a soldier look like? These two? Not sure whether they should look like that.
Put me through to Alan Turing at Bletchley Park. I have a puzzle I just can't crack.
this was the Armageddon Military Museum and Tank Experience. Fantastic day out, really loved it. Thanks for watching, and this was Dr. Tom's Throttle Therapy Tank Special.